God, I don't want to, but I am. You're becoming the air that I breathe. I'm losing Elizabeth and Miriam and Ruthie. How not?
So today I am headed to the family beach house in Bethany Beach, Delaware. I haven't been to this house since I was 12 years old. So I'm gonna go stay the night there, and then Delaware is crossed off my list. I was in Virginia last night. I'll probably stop in Maryland on the way there for some food, and then I'll hit West Virginia probably on the way back to Cincinnati, because I'm flying out of Cincinnati to go home for Thanksgiving. But this leg of the trip has been fun because I've gotten to spend time with family that I don't normally.
Roundabout and take the second exit.
Because I've gotten to spend time with family that I haven't seen in a while and haven't really known very well. So I've gotten to get to know them more, which has been nice. The nice thing about this house is it is about a 3-minute to the beach, which is right over there. Oh, the sunset is so pretty. Do you know when you feel like God's trying to tell you something? Yeah, that was me today. The last week at church, we were going through James down in Pensacola, okay? And talking about money and the love of money and da 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 da. And then this week at church in Bethany Beach, Delaware, they're going through James, talking about the love of money. And you're like, oh, okay. I think I get it. I think I get it now. It's not like I'm completely hoarding money or whatever, because I'm not working right now and whatever, but I'm like, future wise, I'm like, well, I don't want to spend money for this. I don't want to spend money for that. And I'm like, I'm making it an idol. I'm like, okay, let's backtrack a little bit, step away, and get my priorities in order. So yeah, I need to focus more on God and less on money. I don't know what it is about the beach, but the beach re-energizes me, I guess. I don't know, the beach and dancing, those are my re-energizers sometimes. And so, haven't done much dancing recently, but I got the beach, and so I feel better now. One of my favorite things about traveling around, going to all these different churches, especially like the small ones like today where there's like 20 people maybe. Everyone's super welcoming and comes up and talks to you, which is awesome. But B, I think this shrunk. you're able to talk to them about your trip, and then when they are like, oh, be careful, be safe, whatever, you're like, I'm being as safe as I can. Like when I'm sleeping in my car, I got my gun, my tasers, my pepper sprays, and my knives. Like, I got it all lined up right next to me when I'm sleeping, in case any of you were wondering how I did that. So, yeah. And then their faces are like, oh, okay. Some of them are like a little concerned still, but they're usually like, okay, good. So I'm going home for Thanksgiving, and I'm not taking any clothes with me except the clothes on my back, and I'm just basically dumping off stuff that I don't need anymore, and taking like this and yeah. So the water is not as cold as I thought it was going to be. It really was not that bad, actually. I was surprised. I just had to touch the ocean though with my toes, because I haven't touched this ocean in a hot minute. So that's what I did. Now I gotta go back, kind of pack up, and I'm gonna watch the beach longer, I think. And then I'll go back and pack up and head back to Virginia. So y'all know I leave things places, and I've done it multiple times on this trip, or I've lost something, etc. Well, today I accidentally took something from somewhere I stayed. I went to the beach house, right? And I had the keys, and I left them in my cup holder. And I got a text when I was like 4 hours away, like, hey, where are the beach house keys? And I was like, no! So I'm like, okay, post office. And I'm like, I will overnight ship them to you right now. And I looked up the post office. There was one 5 minutes ahead of me. Went, stopped, got out, paid for the shipping, and it'll be there tomorrow. I made sure I didn't leave any of my stuff there, but I did not make sure that I didn't take any of their stuff. Whoops.